watching Fox 10 Phoenix now.
Let's get right to this Fox 10 News alert for you. We have a photojournalist live in the scene giving you a wider look at the situation. Police scene near 83rd Avenue and Van Buren. And as the photojournalist zooms in, it looks like it involves here this bus stop and potentially even that bus. So we just received an update from police. This is a stabbing investigation at this point. Police say they received a call around 4 a.m. this morning about a man that was there at that bus stop that you just saw moments ago with multiple stab wounds. He was taken to the hospital with critical injuries. No suspect is in custody at this time. You can see traffic on 83rd Avenue is slow and go. And again, 83rd Avenue and Thomas. Northbound at 83rd Avenue, that is restricted. The right lane is closed for the investigation at this hour. Crews doing a great job there on the scene, giving you a closer look at this intersection that you see and how it is restricted, I believe, to one lane while that bus sits there in that far right lane. So we'll bring you updates as we receive it. Thank you to our crew there in the field.
Another top story that we're following for you on this Tuesday. A shooting investigation is now underway in a Phoenix neighborhood this morning.
Kenzie Beach is live near 67th Avenue in Camelback with the latest. Kenzie.
Yeah, good morning, you guys. New information for you this morning. A Phoenix police detective telling me that 2 people were shot in this white Dodge Charger over my left shoulder here. That passenger door still open, and crime scene investigators are cleaning up that scene now. There are about 12 evidence markers on the ground. Lots of stuff going on. This actually happened around 10 o'clock last night. So this is going on 9 hours that police have been here on the scene. We know that both passengers in that car were both males, an adult male and a juvenile male. It's still unclear what led to the shooting, so a lot more questions than answers right now. But 3 crime scene investigators are still here cleaning up some of that evidence. They look like they're wrapping up right now, but that Dodge Charger still the focus here this morning. Again, 2 people were shot inside that car around 10 o'clock last night. So there is also a cat in the crime scene, but that I think is unrelated. The cat has gone in and out of the car, but both of those people were transported to the hospital. They're expected to make a full recovery, but they are still gathering some evidence here. But both that juvenile male and adult male were shot in the car around 10 o'clock last night, both expected to make a full recovery. You guys.
All right, Kenzie Beach reporting live for us this morning. Kenzie, thank you. Other story that we're following for you, the so-called Doomsday mom, Lori Vallow Daybell, will be back in court later this morning. She is on trial here in Arizona for conspiring to kill her 4th husband, Charles Vallow.
We are now learning the state of Arizona could rest their case this week. This is moving very, very quickly here. The motive of greed on display yesterday in the courtroom. The state is arguing that Vallow Daybell wanted Charles dead to collect his life insurance money. An employee of Banner Life Insurance was on the stand as a recording played, hearing her tell Lori she was not her husband's beneficiary immediately following his death.
I can tell you that the beneficiary was changed in March of this year.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what he was doing since we have 5 kids and we've been married for 15 years.
Fox 10 investigative journalist Justin Lum covering this trial and doing a fantastic job at it, including some live insight and analysis, especially during that lunchtime break each and every day from legal experts. You can watch his coverage there on Fox 10 Phoenix YouTube channel. It begins every morning at 11 a.m. Developing in the West Valley, police have now arrested a suspect in a deadly stabbing in Goodyear.
Yeah, it happened late Friday night at a group home. Court documents say that 45-year-old Glenn Peaches told police he stabbed Reno Caddo in self-defense. He says they both had been drinking when Caddo pulled out a knife. Police say Caddo was stabbed more than 10 times. Peaches is charged with second-degree murder and held on a $2 million cash bond. A records check of the group home where this all happened indicates it may not be licensed license with the state. We have reached out to Arizona Department of Health to get more details about that particular home.
Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs starting this week signing 3 bills into law, 2 of them dealing with Arizona schools.
Yeah, and one of these will actually prohibit schools from serving ultra-processed meals during lunchtime. The other will ban cell phones in the classroom.
Irene live this morning with details and reaction from parents as well. Irene.
Good morning, guys. Well, cell phones in the classroom. This has been a hot topic issue now for some time, with many educators saying cell phones distract students in the classroom, while some parents argue they want their students, or their kids rather, to have access to cell phones and contact them in case of an emergency. Now, this House bill is 2484. What it would do is require public school districts and charter schools to adopt policies limiting student access to cell phones. State Representative Beverly Pingerly, the bill's sponsor, says, quote, "Education requires attention, and attention is exactly what today's students are being robbed of by addictive devices and endless scrolling." The new law includes exceptions for emergencies, medical conditions, and teacher-directed academic use. We spoke with a bunch of parents, and some did bring up their concerns about emergencies, but others seem to be on board.
I honestly think that, kids should turn in their phones and pick them up at the end of the day, because they honestly don't need their phones. If their parents need to get a hold of them, they can call the school.
As we've reported, several districts across Arizona have already implemented stricter cell phone policies. At the start of the school year, we told you how Bullhead City is having students lock their phones up while on campus. The Phoenix Elementary School District says they follow away for the day guidelines where students have to turn their cell phones off once they get to campus. Phoenix Union High School District says they're reviewing it and will follow the state law. And House Bill 2484 will go into effect 90 days after the legislative session ends. We'll send it back to you this morning.
All right, Irene, thank you.
New details about a disturbing case here in Phoenix.
Yeah, police say someone who was hired to drive a vulnerable man from his group home to a doctor's appointment instead got drunk, forgot the man in a group home's vehicle. Police say Nuro Niyankuru took the man to his appointment, making the victim watch TV while Nuro drank Crown Royal. So court paperwork shows that Nuro took the man back to the group home after about 6 hours, but apparently never took the man back inside the facility. The victim was later found unresponsive in the vehicle. This happened on April 10th when temperatures here in the valley reached 100 degrees. A cause of death has not yet been determined, but during an interview with police, Nuro admitted to drinking and taking the victim to his residence.
Their request for a bond of $250,000 cash bond is not unreasonable, given all the circumstances, given the state of the victim. Being disabled, etc., and unable to apparently able to tend for himself.
So Niyankuru is charged with felony vulnerable adult abuse and received a $250,000 cash-only bond.
A fire on the campus on the Diné College forcing officials to close the school. This is on the Navajo Nation in the northeast part of the state. Community college there on the nation. Look at the fire here, the images that we have from the college. It started early Monday morning in the Student Union building and fully engulfed. This one farther away from where the fire was taking place, and it gives you an idea of what burned. Classes have now moved online. Gas service shut off to dorms, impacting heating and cooking. The cause of the fire is under investigation. The Navajo police, they have said they are now looking at a potential suspect. Warning from the Arizona Game and Fish Department to pet owners.
Yeah, they say make sure your animals are vaccinated against rabies. The warning comes after several reports of rabies-infected animals across the state. This year, foxes and skunks have been the most common animals testing positive for rabies. In addition to getting your pets vaccinated, the department also recommends keeping your animals away from wildlife, especially any that are acting aggressive. And a big boost in funding is making its way to Arizona State University.
A new $5 million donation will fund 72 students studying medicine and advanced engineering. The university announcing the money coming from longtime ASU donor Annette Buse and her family. The students benefiting from the funds are part of the new school and medicine of advanced medicine, that is, and medical engineering. In a statement, ASU President Michael Crow thanked the family for supporting cutting-edge initiatives like this one.
Tech giant Nvidia announcing a major investment into chips made here in Arizona. The company says it will use the chips to produce artificial intelligence supercomputers entirely in the United States for the first time ever. The company purchased land in Texas to produce those supercomputers and has commissioned the TSMC plant here in Phoenix to create the AI chips. Nvidia says it also plans to partner with TSMC for packaging and testing work here in Phoenix. Listen up, procrastinators. Today's the day.
So your taxes are due. I'm sure you probably woke up this morning already not having a nightmare last night.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping you up all night. What am I going to do? You have to file your taxes or apply for an extension by the end of the day. We can still hear Ron's mic. Just want to give you a heads up, buddy. You can request an automatic extension through IRS Free File or by submitting Form 4868. Those who request an extension will have until October 15th to file their taxes. Few reminders here from the experts. We still have Ron's mic up. Just Ron, quick heads up there. I hear some type
maybe
of
it's the ad
paper
machine.
paper towel dispenser, Ron. Few reminders from the experts here. Double check your filing status. Simone is now running to turn the mic off. We don't know what Ron is doing.
It's not me. I don't think it's me.
Make sure you have your routing and account numbers correct. This is actually, on a serious note, we don't want you to get in trouble with the IRS. So routing and account numbers do need to be correct if you direct deposit your return. Beware of scammers claiming you need to make payments to the IRS via gift cards or wire transfers. The IRS does not receive payments via gift cards, although Ty and I do.
But we're not going to help you with your taxes, though.
Actually, you may do something worse, get you in trouble.
Well, listen to this. Some businesses are offering some deals and discounts that will help you save some of that refund money today. At Krispy Kreme, customers can enjoy a dozen original glazed donuts for the price of the sales tax in their state after purchasing any dozen donuts online or in shop. Burger King is offering Royal Perks members a 1-cent cheeseburger after spending more than $1. And from now until April 27th, Shake Shack fans can get a free single black truffle burger, black truffle
Shroom, like a mushroom burger.
Oh, what is this? A single black truffle burger, black truffle shroom, or black. So you can get something good there too.
You can get one of two burgers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, so there's a comma in there. So you get until April 27th, Shake Shack fans can get a free single black truffle burger,
comma,
black truffle shroom, or black truffle parm fries.
Oh, there was three options.
You could go for the fries.
There was a lot going on in that script.
After using the code truffle tax with the purchase, a lot of truffle talk.
A lot of truffle talk.
Of at least $10.40.
Oh, 1040, like 1040.
1040, yeah, like your 1040 easy form.
Whew.